redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
You're very welcome along here to Curfin. It is the home of the county champions, and it's the battle to find out who will be the champions for the year ahead. It is the battle for the Frank Fox Trophy, and the spreadsheets and calculators have been put to one side. It's knockout football here now. Very much a case of jeopardy is very much on the line after the end of the group stages. It is the Bon Secours Galway Senior Football Championship. It is the preliminary quarter-final, and it's a battle here that sees us here in Curfin underneath the floodlights here on a Thursday night. It's the St James's versus Killannin. St James's with that narrow defeat even over Mark Cullen on the Pier Stadium at the weekend. And they will face a battle. It's pretty much an all Westboard affair. They're taking on Killannin, who will probably be disappointed themselves with that defeat over Down at the weekend. I see, I'm keeping a good eye out here. So many promising youngsters in the Killannin side. And Darragh Walsh, of course, you'll know he's a father, Kevin. He's involved in the management for Killannin. He has been peppering 45s and even a little bit further out over the bar as you watch him nail another one there as well. Delighted to be joined alongside me here by former goalkeeper Alan Kane. Alan, it's a big night ahead here in Curfin. All of a sudden the championship, you know, we talk about the group stages and jeopardy was the key word. Knockout football now, and winner takes all.
Yeah, as you said, Jonathan, the calculations and everything in the calculator are put away for this evening. It's all about knockout, and two evening side teams coming here to Curfin this evening, and it's going to be interesting with the quick turnaround, the 4 days on a Thursday night. It's going to be see how the bodies are, and are they ready to rock and roll tonight. But yeah, all the permutations are ready for a great evening here. The weather conditions is great, dry, beautiful summer's evening. Pitch is in great nick, and as you said, the floodlights are on and we're ready to rock and roll. Yeah,
it is a beautiful evening here in Currafin, but as we said that, the daylight just deteriorated rapidly there. The case we were chatting, it was nice and sunny. The sunset has long since disappeared. So the wonderful facilities here, it's getting a good bit more work as well recently. You might see at some stages the goal down to our left hand side, the one closest to the village. There's a fabulous new clubhouse being built here as well by Curfin GEA. So that's just another backdrop here in front of us. We will take a look at the teams and we'll start with the Killannin team. And of course, a lot of debate and conversations, Alan, wasn't there all over this morning, wondering about red cards from the weekend. We actually had a few over the weekend as it turned as the games would turn out. We had, I suppose, the big one everyone was talking about was the ones from the Montpellier-Mallow Navan-Lettermore game, and that saw 2 for Navan-Lettermore and 1 big one for Montpellier-Mallow. That's the game that's on Duggan Park at the moment, but neither appeal on that side, and the big one with John Daly's unavailable. But there is a turnaround here for the Killannin faithful, and Ronan Caldwell is back on. I think I'm not sure, were you in Pier Stadium at the weekend? So many games coming thick and fast, but I believe from chatting to someone that was in there, he came on at half time and was a little bit too eager and was quickly no more on than he was off again.
Yeah, from what I heard and a few of the lads have told me, it was a kind of overzealous kind of tackle, and with the weather conditions being so bad in Pier Stadium, I think he kind of got ahead of himself. But I suppose the judiciary team that looked after us had a bit of common sense and prevailed with Ronan's appeal. So yeah, it's going to be, as I said, an interesting evening. As you see Paul Conroy here out to my left taking a few frees, and he said rightly so, nominated for Player of the Year and an All-Star, and it's hard to believe that Paul, after nearly 18 years playing with Galway, he hasn't received an All-Star. But
it's
I think
incredible. It's astonishing. Well, I think we can safely say that will be put right this year.
Yeah,
let's look at the teams in as well. We'll start with Killannin, and you know, I keep going back to a game I covered last year, the under-19 county final, where Killannin were victorious, and straight away your eyes are drawn to the middle of the field. We spoke about Darragh Walsh there, of course, son of Kevin, who's a part of the Killannin management as well. He's continuing on in Cork as well, ironically enough, for next year. But himself and Ryan Roach, they've gone for youth. They're the young men, they're tall men, no more than yourselves. That's going to be a key factor. I saw them against Milltown in the first round. They were lording it for maybe about 20 minutes. Then maybe championship football got in, and it's not just playing football, shall we say. But they'll have learned a lot from that. But it's a big night ahead for those two midfielders in particular.
It is, and like as you said, there are 2 big units, the 2 lads for Killannin, young Roach and young Walsh. And to be interesting to see how to get on with the experience against Conroy on O'Neill. O'Neill is an up-and-coming footballer for St James. But what I've gone through the Killannin team, I think there's 9 in that team, Jonathan, that are played under 19 the last 2 years. So they're out there. The Killannin club are very going through their player pathway, and it's working out that thing. They're really getting the youth into the senior team, which is great to see.
And the big one as well is Patrick Sweeney has been named from the off as well. He was a huge injury concern, missed last week as well. So that's a big huge boost.
It is, and I suppose with the 4-day turnaround that he didn't play, it'd be interesting to see how long he does last, Jonathan. Like if he wasn't good enough for the weekend, or you'd wonder how he is for today. But hopefully Patrick will get through the game, and he will be a big nucleus there for in the edge of the square for Killannin, and they will be looking to get scores off him, because I suppose I'm just looking through the scores. Killannin have a good scoring record in relation to, I think in the 3 games of 333 scored, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on today. Yeah,
so the Killannin team in full then, we'll go through it a bit more detail during the course of the hour or so, or maybe potentially more. It is of course winner on the night here at Currafin this evening. James Walsh is in goal. It is the full back line of Ryan Joyce, Ted McAndrew and Sam Keating. The half back line is Cian Gorham, Carl Sweeney and Brian Mitchell. Middle of the field then, the youngsters we spoke about, Darragh Walsh and Ryan Roach. Johnny Heaney, Enda Kelly and Cian Folan are the half forward line. Kento O'Connor, Patrick Sweeney and Luke Carr make up the starting 15. Look down to our left hand side in, where St James's are in their respective huddle at the moment. They have made a couple of changes also, and of course, you know, we spoke about midfield. They have star power there in the middle of the field. Paul Connery, you touched on, nominated for Footballer of the Year, another up and coming superstar as well, and Sam O'Neill. Their team in full then in goal is James Egan. The full back line is Jack Folan. It is Peter Healy and it is Colin Regan. The half back line is Owen Finnerty. It's Johnny Duane and Lee Vahy. Middle of the field in Paul Conroy and Sam O'Neill. The half forward line is Desi Hines. It is Jonah Culligan and it is Jack O'Neill. And then the full forward line, it is Jack Nolan, and full forward will be Aaron Connolly, and corner forward then will be Stephen McCooey. So that's the respective 15 players on each side. Austin O'Connell is our referee for tonight, and he will take up the course of proceedings here as well. Of course, a busy night for officials as well. It's an established referee here in Galway, so that will add to the occasion. We're pretty much ready to go. It's Killannin all in the blue with the all in the white, should I say, with the blue togs. And then St James's in back to their green jersey. And look at straight away, just look at the midfield four there as well, Alan. That pretty much gets the juices going already. It's going to be a tight affair, and it's probably going to be reflected really over the course of the game. Who comes out of the best out of those 4 players will have a key impact who's in the draw on Saturday evening.
Well, the goalkeeper, I wouldn't mind being back in the goalkeeper position today, kicking out them 2 lads there.
Just let the ball do the work.
Let the ball do the work, yeah. So yeah, it'll be interesting how things go around the middle here. And Killannin are going to be kicking from left to right in the first half, and the Jimmies will be shooting into the village end of Corrafin pitch here this evening. So I think we're just going to have the throw in now in the next.
Yeah, so and pretty seconds. Much here we go. Winner takes all. Winner on the night. Under the floodlights here at Currafin, and we are off. Knockout football, here we come. Ball is thrown up straight away, and it's a one very, very quickly. Oh, it's a high hit, come in straight away, and talk about setting the tone straight away. Called Sweeney. He's pretty much clothesline there. Paul Conroy, all-star for his footballing ability. He's wound up out there.
He is, yeah, and as you said earlier on, that Darragh Roach went up there uncontested for the throw-in and lorded the throw-in, so here's the first shot of the night.
So it is Darragh Walsh, gets one, perfect start. We spoke about him taking place balls in the warm-up. He gets one straight away, 28 seconds into proceedings here at Currafin, and talk about youngsters getting confidence straight away. A wonderful strike, gets his side off the mark straight away, and Walsh has quality.
He has, yeah, there was a lovely swing of the left foot nonchalantly over the bar, and as you said earlier on, you could see him there. He was on form with the freeze earlier.
Johnny Heaney with a big boom and hand pass. It's almost turned into a goal scoring opportunity. It still might break. It's a good work rate back over there by Peter Healy, and the ball goes out towards the left hand side or wide. But Johnny Heaney's punch pass was literally like a knife through hot butter there as well. It split them apart.
It did, and if Kinto O'Connell went a bit hard for that ball, he could have been on the end of that hand pass and got possibly a goal
in
chance.
In the end, Patrick Sweeney's probably such a difficult angle where he struck it from in the end and out for the first wide of the game. Yeah. So look at the press here. He's took with keepers. They've gone short though this time over towards the left hand side where Finnerty picks things up. Up it goes then to Sam O'Neill. A bit of a duck and dive goes across Johnny Heaney, and then O'Neill now soloing forward halfway line down the left hand side, pops it down the line where it's picked up again by Finnerty into the middle of the field. Johnny Duane has the Terry Putcher outfit on there as well as a result of a knock that he got in that battle with Mark Cullen at the weekend. He went off towards the end of that game, but very much a case of saying to the physios there, put a bit of tape on that one, and I'm getting out there at any cost.
Sure, Johnny has great experience this club. He'll dictate an awful lot here from centre back, and see he's coming through here now and giving a goal here for maybe a shot on the goal here.
Outside the D, this is a wonderful effort coming in. Culligan has got his way through. Great block at the end. And now come the Killannin defence, and it's a big turnover. They lead by a point to no score after 2 minutes of action here at Curfin. They've got both ends of the equation ticking off there. The attack has got the opening score via Dara Walsh, and then a big turnover, big block, and that'll give Killannin a lot of confidence.
It will, yeah. It was a great block there by Johnny Heaney, and they're coming out here with the ball again. But it's a good tempo so far, Jonathan, in relation to the pace of the game. So, and as I said, there isn't too many mass defensive long ball into the square.
Long ball in by Kelly again. It's caught, and the ball being shed into the net. It goes. What a finish that is! Keane Folan, the dual star. It is a dual weekend, but it's all about the big ball at the moment, and he's rifled it in. Long ball in around the house, and then finished beautifully. Yeah, it was a great pass in, and then Folan there was on the edge of the square, and he played from the front and got his score. So it's they have a good start here. 4 points up already, 1-1 to no score, and the Jimmys are under pressure straight away here. Johnny Dwan, though, such a bit of experience, gives it towards O'Neill. You probably feel like they need to respond with their first score of the game. O'Neill now is driving forward, just edges his way in towards the Killannin half. He's been tagged by the opening point score, Walsh. O'Neill now, will he take a shot from distance? It's high, it's very high. Is it curling its way in? The umpire's having a good look. It looks good. It's very good indeed. Beautiful response for St. James's, and so important to get a response to the goal straight away.
Yeah, after going 4 points down there after 3 or 4 minutes, Jonathan, it is important for Jimmy's to come back and get a score, and Sam O'Neill stepped out there with a beautiful score off the right, about 37 yards out and into the village end, and back to 3 points.
This time the goalkeeper from Walsh boots it over towards the left hand side, up to a sea of bodies. It ricochets around, and Johnny Dewan now will tidy things up, although no, he won't. He's been caught there, and it looks like Folan, the goal scorer, picked up the loose ball. Walsh now moves it quickly. Huge momentum so far here with Killannin. The lead by 1-1 to a point. Just coming up to almost 4 minutes of action. It's flown by so far. They're keeping possession now, just inside the St. James's half. Good crowd in here as well. The stand is pretty much full, and a good scattering of terrace as well. It's a real compact feel here, Alan, to it, and it certainly adds to the occasion as well.
It is, yeah, and under lights here as well, Jonathan. Yeah, it really has created an atmosphere here, and it really is, when it comes to championship knockout football, it's really damn.
He's going long again. It's still 2v1. The goalkeeper's corner out. He drops it, and Johnny Dewan there is able to read it. But it's clear Killallin's intent, get long ball into around the house as early as possible.
Yeah, James came out there with the fist, and he was adamant that he's going to win that, and he did a good job punching that out and to get things set up again. But it is a competitive game so far.
And you would say as well, everybody has talked about the defensive record so far for St. James's. Not the biggest scores, but certainly the best in terms of solid defences. Another fine turnover there. Kento O'Connor back doing some defending, and has just got another big turnover. That's 2 big turnovers for their side, and they're on their counter-attack straight away, moving through the hands, and it's switched over there, over towards by Inda Kelly, over to the left-hand side. They push up again. Sweeney is making his way in around the house. There's still an option inside there as well, should they go long in. They have a line of 4 on the halfway line. They're over on the left-hand side at the moment, trying to work it through the hands. Picked up by Kelly again. This time it's a punch pass with the onrush by Mitchell. Mitchell now will take a shot with the left. It looks a bit short though. It is short into the bread basket, and there of James Egan, and he tries to restart for his side. But Killannin, you can see those white shirts, Alan. They got the turnover, they were back. They move forward in volume very, very quickly.
They did, yeah. And young Mitchell there came forward. He was in hard luck with his left foot to kick that over there, and they're a killer, Jonathan, and once into the goalkeeper to set up an attack again. And I suppose young Mitchell, who's the son of Dean Mitchell, inter-county footballer one time with Galway, was unlucky there with the shot.
Lee Vahy now is coming like a train down the right hand side, pops the shoulder, hand pass off on the right hand side, down they continue. Will they try and get a shot in? Conroy dummy solo in towards the corner he goes. He has to recycle back. Vahy now picks it, plays the ball in field. Will they get the shot away? No, it's a bit of a scooped effort in the end, and it's out for a 45. In fact, got a deflection there as well, a little bit scrappy, a bit of debate over there as well. Looks like Austin O'Connell is going to come, and what's he going to do? He's going in having there's a bit of a discussion here with his umpires, who had put his hand up to indicate that a 45.
I think Dara Walsh came in there when just as one of the players going to go through, he got a punch in. I think it is a 45, Jonathan. Here it is, yeah.
So the 45 has been awarded. So it'll be O'Neill has grabbed possession. Jack this time has grabbed possession of the football here. Will try and get his side's second score of the game after a bit of a blitz at the start for Killannin. 1-1 in the opening at 3 minutes. But here's the opportunity just to reduce the gap. It's a 3-point advantage at the moment for Killannin. And O'Neill now taking his time on the right hand side from this 45. Up towards the village end, you'll see the new clubhouse. It's a low though, but it might be resurrected here, and the shot comes in, and it's cleared off the line. Still might break away. Wonderful defending in the end. I think it's Johnny Heaney comes out through the crowd there as well. A bit case really of what's going to happen next. 45 taken low, and then just bounced it all over the place.
Yeah, it was another opportunity of a goal, so it's been very busy active so far, but the kick, the 45 was a poor kick out, but you just never know in them circumstances when the ball breaks in around the square, anything could happen.
Nightmare for a goalkeeper there as well.
Yeah,
and also the game is just swinging back and forth. There was a big turnover on the sideline from St. James's. Maybe it's their turn to have a little bit of momentum now for the next couple of moments. 7.5 gone. It is Killannin in front, 1-1 to a point. The goal came from Foland there after a long ball in around the house after Dar Walsh had quickly put his side in the way. Sam O'Neill then responded with a fine St. James's pie. Connery now outside of the left. It's a little bit of a daisy cutter, but finds his way inside now where it's picked up now by McCooey. McCooey still going, hits a bit of traffic, just about scoops the hand pass away. The shot comes in the end as it squeezes away over Jack Nolan. As he squeezes it in, he has white flag up in the air. St. James's are on the mark again here for the second occasion. 2 points now to 1-1.
Yeah, great score by Jack Nolan there, ex-Bish player, but it's starting to, the Jimmies got over there the last 3 or 4 minutes, starting to dominate a bit of ball, and Killannin have coughed off a few balls, so they've turned over a few balls there now, and the scores are back to 1-1 to 2 points.
We don't like to preempt things, Ballon, but I hope you have a few coins in the parkometer. We feel like we could be here for a while.
Oh, I don't know, Jonathan, if we're going to extra time and stuff, but
long ball over the top. This will be out for 45. It has to be a 45.
Yeah,
There's a blatant punch there as well.
Yeah.
Austin's gone in for the second occasion up to his umpires, but it's a blatant 45. It's been well reminded there as well. You can tell straight away by the reaction of the players.
You often find when the referee goes into the umpires, you often know there's
the hand is up before even Boston makes his way up.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a false alarm there. Will be the second 45, and you imagine Dar Walsh will fancy this. Johnny Heaney as well as a fine striker off the ground, but the two of them were actually right beside it there. Probably just about suits the right-footed option you would feel from the left-hand side. Looks like it will be left, in fact, for Johnny Heaney. Yet to get off the mark so far, but some vital interventions. He got a big block for the first St. James's attack, and then that, not even quite sure what you call it, he came out from around the sea of bodies with the ball in after that half goal scoring opportunity, ironically enough, after the St. James's 45 just dropped a little bit short. But here is Heaney now from the left-hand side. Just a little bit of a pause here. And curve in, watching on here. This is the Bonsecures Galway Senior Football Championship. It is the preliminary quarter-final. And Johnny Heaney now trying to extend his side, Killannin's lead here. He's taking his time. Ball's placed on the floor. And now the Galway player will try and strike. It looks good. It's a beautiful strike.
Beautiful kick.
The second he left his boot, you could nearly tell by the little bit of dunk off the Adidas Predators there. Over the bar flew. Wonderful strike.
Yeah, Johnny has been known to kick them 45s, and a beautiful kick. It was probably for Dara Walsh's side. It didn't really suit him, so Johnny stepped up, being the senior member of the team, to stand over and nonchalantly kick that over the bar.
Ball has been drilled up towards Rounders, and Heaney's got it again. Just outnumbered there, and Johnny Heaney now give and go. He's going to look up. He breaks the 45. He's going to shoot now outside of the boot. Johnny Heaney. That's absolutely glorious. Johnny Heaney outside of the right, but the hard work was done nearly by himself to win the initial ball. But what a strike that is!
Yeah, he got the break around the middle here in front of the stand in front of us, and gave it a give and go. And Johnny's temperament in front of goal is one to behold, with outside the boot like a Brian Dooher-esque, and swung it into the scoreboard end, and it's Killannin now 1-3 and St. James's 2 points.
This time Egan goes over on the right hand side. A little bit of a push there has been seen by Austin O'Connell, so a free just inside the St. James's half. It looks like their turn to drive along in towards the corner. Up go the bodies. It's one over there cleverly, and now they come around. McCooey now gets the hand pass off up towards Nolan again. Backwards it goes. Might be a shot at goal coming in here. There is, and it's gone over the bar. It's a quick response, and St. James's have been good at that so far. Just conceded that beauty there straight away, but McCooey then just quickly got the ball. He'd done a lot of hard work himself, and gets his side further on the scoreboard. 3 points now to 1-3.
Yeah, just a simple enough free that was given away there by Killannin around the middle from a kick out, which is just a push in the back, and Connery, with his cuteness, kicked a quick ball into the full forward line. McCooey got hand of it and ended it with a score. Lively
game so far. Another kick out long over towards the left hand side. Up go the bodies, but Sam O'Neill is coming flying forward with that football. The midfield battle is a joy to be hest at the moment. They quickly run through their hands over on their right hand side. Now running a pace up towards the middle of the goal. The shot will come in again. It's a high booming effort. This one looks good again. This one is good again. A wonderful score there. He's second on the game, Jack Nolan. And my God, Alan, this is turning into be an absolute shoot fight.
Jesus, a real dinger here this evening, and I'm really enjoying it so far, Jonathan. Yeah, Jack Nolan with another one off the left foot, a boomer over the bar, and I'd say he hit it so well it's nearly gone over the new extension or the new clubhouse.
Yeah, it's gone over the planning permission, the first floor, the second floor, nearly out towards the church on the far side. Again, long ball over towards the sideline, very close to the sideline, but what a catch. That is out in the middle of the field, over on the far side, through a sea of bodies. Probably is going to get an extra couple of yards as a few people come in and say hello to each other. It's always a bit of
Ryan Roach
difficult when you're in front of the dugouts as well. Everything seems to escalate a bit more, doesn't it?
Ryan Roach came in there as the third man, and I wouldn't be surprised if Rico's a hot ball here. Maybe, I don't know, he's looking at there to calling two players in to have a chat with them, but it was needless by Ryan Roach to come in there and get involved.
Gained a couple of yards. Actually looks like Austin's going to go back and hop the ball, in fact. So maybe it's a bit of a diffuser of the situation there. Up goes the hot ball, which Killannin have won. And now that's so close to the sideline. There's an inch of lick of paint on some people's boots there, but it is Killannin coming driving forward with the football. And surely that'll be a free in there, a little bit too eager over on the far side. The run has come in there at quite some pace through the crowd. It's getting very, very dark here at Allen. Thank God the floodlights are on. They're needed.
They are, Jonathan. Yeah, and I can see by the ball as well, there's a lick of dew on the ball there at the moment, so I think a few of the players are starting to put gloves on them again, because it's going to get a bit slippery here. But Johnny's going to fancy his chances here, probably 10 yards in from the sideline, kicking into the
just inside the 45 on the left hand side, but he's almighty close to that sideline, as you touched on there, Alan. He's got two though. He's got one from a 45 and then an outrageous effort from outside of the boot. You'd probably say this is probably the most difficult of the strikes that he's taken so far, just in terms of the distance. But the way his radar is at the moment, you would imagine he will extend his side lead, which is 2 at the moment. Here coming up to 40 minutes of action here in the first half at Currafin. And he's now taking his time again. He strikes. It looks good. Oh, it's a beautiful strike. I tailed off in the end. I think everyone was about to admire it. I thought it was good. The accuracy just flew off on the left hand side towards the end. But he gave that one hell of an effort.
He gave it a beautiful kick, beautiful kick. But the Jimmy's now are starting to get a few short balls kick out, because they're
Killannin retrieved a little bit, haven't they?
They have, and James is getting off a few kick outs there short. He's number 5 for his own club team here, and I think they're afraid of the Twin Towers out around the middle, so it'll be interesting to know how the next few kick outs go.
Samarila, big punch pass into the middle of the field, was taken up by Healy. He'll quickly switch it across here to Culligan. Culligan now looking up. He has Finnerty over on his left hand side. Finnerty gets the football now. He's going to drive down. O'Neill is down to his left hand side, gets the football, scoop back in field again. James is now trying to push some distance back. Foland will switch it across towards the middle of the field, and then O'Neill will switch it and turn over towards the right hand side, picked up by Johnny Dewan, and backwards the recycle towards O'Regan. O'Regan now will boot it over this side towards Healy. Healy now just inside the Killannin half, left hand side. It's real cat and mouse stuff at the moment here. Probably the first real pause that we've got in play, but then Finnerty puts the accelerator on. Half runs into trouble, gives it towards Folan. Folan now, will he take a shot on goal? Chips one in around the house, where it's going to bounce cleverly. It's taken there cleverly, turned by Nolan. Nolan off the shoulder. This could be half a goal scoring opportunity. Ooh. It's straight across the face, the goal. It just needed a touch. Oohs and ahs out of the crowd, but it does go, thankfully for Killannin perspective, all the way across in the full. It just needed a breath. It just booted across. And so unlucky there in the end. Yeah,
it just went behind. I think it was Aaron Connolly. There was unfortunate going across the 6-yard box there, but that way the ball skidded off the Astro and the Corofin goal there. That could have been in the back of net fairly lively, but Killannin on the attack there got very lucky to get away with that at the moment. So Dara Watch is just on the ball around the midfield at the moment. Yeah, side lead at the moment here, coming up on 15 and a half minutes of action in the first half. As watch another counter-attack, heavy challenge comes in over there. Johnny Dewan looks like he's shown experience, strength, and never, just to say that, he's his pocket picked, just like he had the hard bit done. But Killannin, they're on a bit of momentum at the moment. Backwards it goes. The shot comes in from distance. A high booming effort. As is the accuracy, it hangs up in the air. The umpires have a good look, and then they signal the third wide of the game for Killannin. Still 1-3 to 4 points is a Killannin advantage. But we nearly lose our breath up here, Alan. This is frantic championship football. It really is, and I see the way James Egan comes out for the kick-outs there. He's out, he's in within 5 seconds having the ball placed, and he's a quick one shout off to Johnny Dewan again. Yeah, real championship stuff here. It's do or die tonight, Jonathan. It's winner takes all, so there's no point looking back and feeling sorry for yourself tomorrow morning. It's all ins here tonight.
Here we go. It's Connolly now, a little bit deeper at the moment. Usually he's parked on the edge of the house and is the target man. Now he's playing the quarterback role, gives it off the shoulder quickly. Culligan takes a shot from distance. It's short though, and James Walsh is able to tidy things up. Still Killannin leading by 3 to 4 points here. They're coming up to 16.5 minutes gone here in the first half. Killannin now, probably for the first time of real note, are just taking the sting out of the game here as well. It's been a frantic start to proceedings. Sam Keating there had got the short kick out, and they move it over towards the left hand side, and they're trying to push everyone forward. Passing the dugouts in the far side here in Curfin. Backwards they go. St James's, they have a line of 4 here. There's another line of 2 or 3 behind them, and then a line of 4 behind that as well. It's a very tactical zonal setup here for St James's at the moment. Dar Walsh, now it's in fact Ryan Roach gives it down towards the corner, or Kent O'Connor gives it backwards to Sam Keating. Keating now gives it back to his goalkeeper James Walsh, who's in a centre back position. He's going to look up. There's a good bit of room towards his left hand side, and he punts it over that side, but it's nearly lost through the hands there. But Ryan Joyce is thankful there's nobody around him and has picked it up again. Now James Walsh, the goalkeeper, on the halfway line, soloing with the football, looking for options. He's going to see a lot of green in front of him, has to be careful. This is I'm not sure your thoughts, Alan. We might discuss it a bit more, but keeper standing up in the middle of the field with 5 or 6 lads about to tear after them can't be much enjoyable from the goalkeeper in training book.
No, and from what I hear, that James used to play outfield for the club as well, so he's a former.
You see that so many times, don't you?
You can see that converted goalkeepers, but when you're standing up with it like that, it could be turned over, and you're an easy target. You are definitely. You want to be on the move with a ball like that.
Killannin now, this time another ball over the house, but it's well read over there. Good defending. I think it was Levi that did the interception there, perhaps. Now they come, long ball in around the house. It goes. The sweeper is nearly taken out of the game. What a catch that is inside by McHugh. He's already got one off the shoulder now with Sam O'Neill coming like a train. It bounces in front of him. O'Neill now is looking for options. He's still going. He's a standard position. There's a man off the shoulder. Here comes Culligan. Will he take a shot? No, goes it back towards O'Neill. O'Neill on the deep. O'Neill strikes it. It's going to be close. It's going to tail out. It's St James's first wide of the game. It's a shame really though. It's still Killannin 1-3. James's 4 points, but this game is not slowing down.
No, it was Sam got the ball there and gave it to Quilligan. I think Quilligan could have an option there off the left foot, but I think he reverted back and give the handy ball back to Sam, and Sam kind of snatched at that ball to give it a kick and just pulled in left again, just wide for the Jimmies.
Now James Walsh, he's primarily gone long left. This time he's gone short after a bit of a dummy run because there is options to his right hand side. St James is their turn to retrieve a little bit, and now they come flying forward with the football. Still St James's goal. It's a fine run there by Ryan Joyce. He gives it off the shoulder, where it's taken by Keane Follen. Got the first goal of the game. Hits traffic though, and it's just pronged out of the football. Now on they come here with Jack Follen. He's options on his left hand side, and that's where the football goes. Culligan gets it now. Long ball in around the house, where it's picked up on the half turn. Now they come around here. Still on goal with Jack Nolan. Already got 2. He's going up with the sideline. He's got advantage for his side. That's beautiful St James's play. The turnover was textbooks, but they moved it so quickly after that.
They did, yeah. It was a great turnover there by James, and they really brought it from A to B within about 3 hand passes. Now they were free, just left to the town goal here, the village goal of Corofin.
We'll make it a 1 point ball game here, coming up to 20 minutes of action. So very even and affair as we predicted. Many people predicted this is possibly one of the closest of any of the prelim quarterfinals to predict over the course of tonight. There's another game ongoing in Duggan Park, and then of course 2 to come on Saturday in Tuam. But here comes Paul Conroy, and the Player of the Year nomination, an All-Star nomination, nails it over the bar. He's first to the game, but makes it a 1 point ball game here. 20 minutes gone here in Corofin. And try and predict this one at your peril.
Yeah, it is a humdinger of 1-3 to 5 points, and to be interested to see how the next kick-out goes. I think, as you said, there's been just a small bit of a lull maybe in the last few minutes, but
it's gone long left again. That's his go-to kick-out. Up to the dugouts. I've got the bodies, but it's St James's who overturned it. They might get an advantage, and they will, because on comes the challenge. Comes in a little bit too eager, so it'll be back a free about 65 yards out, which St James's will have to take quickly. They do have men on overload here in front of the stand, and it's no indication. In towards the middle it goes for Johnny Dewan. He's looking up though. He's going to drive it long in around the house. What a catch that is. And the mark is taken. Yeah. Paul Connery stayed in there. Clever play after taking a little bit of breather after that free. That put one into it. Now from the advanced mark, the first in the game, is the opportunity to tie things up here for the first time here at Corofin. You would fancy Conroy, of course, got some beautiful points against the Elements on Saturday, and makes no mistake from the advanced mark. He's second of the game, ties things up here for the first time at Corofin. 6 points to 1-3 after 21 and a half minutes. And now this kick out gets even more tasty.
Yeah, it was cute enough by Johnny, by the two elder statesmen of the St. James's team, where Johnny looked straight up for his colleague, former county colleague Paul Conroy, and gave a beautiful ball. And there was anyone else going to win that ball but Paul Conroy. And
James Walsh, is he going that side again?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row.
That's the long one. Up goes. He lost the last one. It looks like O'Neill has gobbled it up, and St. James's are really found a key point there as well. They've understood the tactics, you would feel. Duan this time with the hand, and now he gives the give and go. Maybe, well, he don't. No, he'll hold on possession. Backwards they go. They're so congested there in the centre forward position. They need an option. Backwards they go, and still keeping on possession. That's clever play there by McCooey. McCooey now gives it towards Johnny Duan. Another punch pass. This time over towards the left hand side, where Finnerty now has an option in the corner. He's soloed forward, breaks the 21. Now does a backdoor cut. No, holds on to possession. Cuts backwards. Goes back all the way back now, where it's picked up by the playmaker again, Johnny Duan. Johnny Duan now outside the 45, looking up for options. Goes infield towards Sam O'Neill. O'Neill now almost puts into reverse, looking for options. They've pushed everyone forward. O'Neill now, will he open up the legs and go down the right hand side? He's already got one so far. For the first score of the game for St. James's. Recycles the ball backwards, where they just keep on possession. Onwards they go, and still on the go, trying to find a pickpocket here situation. Jack O'Neill now is looking for possession over on the left hand side. The ball is still over on the right hand side. Jack still has his hand up. He'll get it probably in a second here, because Johnny Duan will see him. No, Johnny Duan goes down the blind side again, gives it back to the brother Sam. Now the ball is switched in towards the middle of the field. O'Regan now stolen forward. Jack O'Neill is still the option here. Will he get the football? He will. He's been calling that for about the last 5 minutes. Jack now goes on the left hand side. Big loop pass, hand pass in towards the corner. St. James is keeping on possession here. Owen Finnerty in towards the corner. Jack O'Neill is behind him, but back it goes towards O'Regan. This is attack versus defence at the moment. The sides are level here in Currafin. It's been a frantic start to proceedings. We're just coming up to 23 minutes of action. Jack O'Neill now with a ball down the eye of the needle, and it's well run, and St. James keep on possession, but they're nearly back to the point of the initial pass. Backwards it goes, and keeps on possession here is Folan. Off it goes towards Owen Finnerty, running across the 45, finds a pocket of room. Can he get his shot his way? No, he's going to hold on to possession. He's surrounded by 3 or 4 Killannin players. He has to be careful. The ball's on the surface. Where's the football coming out with? It's a scrap. It's a ruck, and Killannin have got the football, and Killannin defence will take a big bow there.
Yeah, Johnny Heaney again there in amongst the turnovers there along himself, and then Dara Walsh. They did a great turnover there. Infinity was cutting across there and trying to set up a play, but the two boys swallowed him up, and the ball's getting a bit greasy here, as I said earlier on, Jonathan, and when the ball goes to ground, you're under pressure straight away.
Still level here in Currafin, and just coming up to 6 minutes left here in the first half. That's absolutely flown by St. James's. Are tie things up there. Last 2 scores in a row from Paul Conroy after Killannin had done the early damage. A goal in the 3rd minute by Keane Folan. It was a beautiful goal on that. Well worked team move. Johnny Heaney's been in on the act as well. One outrageous effort with the outside of the boot from play. He's already got one from a 45 as well. But we are level here in Currafin. On comes the run now. Kent O'Connor. He's just gone past the 45, spins around looking for options, gives it back towards Dara Walsh, looking up still on the right hand side. So backwards it goes, just shy of the halfway line, where it's picked up over there by Ryan Joyce. Joyce now moves the ball off quickly, where it's picked up in turn by Inda Kelly. Back it goes through the hands, and Dara Walsh now picks things up, this time over on the left hand side. Punch pass up the line towards Sweeney. Sweeney now an injury doubt, but looks up, gives the ball in towards the corner, where it's taken by Johnny Heaney. You could hear that big roar. Heaney's gone the long way around, but gives it backwards after the ball. Now the ball comes in. It's a long range effort from Inda Kelly. This is outrageous. Yeah. Oh, what a score that is from Inda Kelly. Nailed it from outside of the boot, outside the 45, puts his side back in front. Alan, there's going to be a highlights reel here the first half alone.
There's been some great scores here this evening. A beautiful skill outside the boot again, just outside the 45, and a great score by Killannin.
And now they've turned the kick out. Their turn to have dominance. They're in the lead at the moment, 1-4 to 7 points. They're on the attack. Will that be added? And another shot comes in. He got one 30 seconds ago. He's got another one. Inda Kelly is red hot at the moment and puts his side 2 points in front. And how often is it that this game is swinging back and forth, and it feels like whoever has the dominance of pushing the opposition kick out gets all the scores?
Yeah, there have been pockets of picked here now in relation to kick outs. There's been 2 in a row there for the Jimmys that they've turned over. So it's Inda Kelly has 2 outrageous scores got there, and one with the outside, about one with the inside.
Another long ball in their house. Jack O'Neill got a hand on it, but Sweeney's going to tidy things up. And that is call. He has pretty much went through the lot, and around the blind side picks up the ball now. Johnny Heaney now gives it towards the line. Kelly, the way things are going, he nearly should shoot. He's outside the 45. This time pops it off towards Dara Walsh. Walsh now, big hand pass up where it goes, and it's inside the line, where it's taken by Sweeney. Patrick, that is, and out just inside the 45. Now bombs one in around the house. This is going to be very close. It's a big stretch. How has he kept possession of that?
No,
white ball in the end.
Yeah.
Out for another while, but this game, you talked about a little lull there maybe 5 minutes ago, Alan, but it's sparked up again.
It has, and it takes sometimes when it takes a big score like that, young Andy Kelly got there, it really gets the crowd going and gets the game going. And I just see Johnny Duane is playing as a sweeper there in front of Patrick Sweeney there a good lot of the game, and I think it'd be interesting to see if Johnny pushed on a bit further, because Patrick seems to be not moving as nonchalantly as he usually is. Maybe that injury's kind of coming to
Paul Sweeney though with another big win, and he's got fairly clattered off the ball there as well. That's a sore one. So far Austin O'Connell has kept the cards in his pocket, he's kept his powder dry. That might change though now in the next couple of moments. And I think John McCulligan might be in a bit of bother here. It might be the first yellow card of the game here. It's taken almost 27 minutes of action, but the yellow card is being flashed there as well. So a little bit too eager, but Sweeney has got 2 big interventions on the last 2 kickouts. Yeah,
that's what you want, looking for your centre back to come up there on the midfield and to win those the kickouts.
And cover your eyes, Alan. The goalkeeper's on a run again. Johnny Heaney inside towards Sweeney again, and gets a give and go, and now he's burning forward, gives it towards Heaney, trying to make it his 3rd score of the game. Johnny Heaney, has he nailed it? Looks good. It is good. Over the bar it goes, and all of a sudden Killannin have extended out the lead. It was level, but now they're 3 up.
Yeah, from Cahill to Patrick to Johnny Heaney, the elder statesmen of the teams, again showing to 4 a bit of experience what happens, and within the blink of an eye Killannin are gone ahead again.
1-6 to 6 points. Keane Folan's 3rd minute goal, the difference between the sides. James Egan now sees a lot of white in front of him, he sees a lot of Johnson White, has to go over there on the right hand side, looks very close to the sideline. It's kept in play by one of his colleagues who have got a fortune off free there as well. Didn't seem to be a lot in that one, but they will take it at the moment. 6 minutes ago the sides were level from that Paul Conroy advance mark. Now as we coming up to 2 minutes to the half time interval, Killannin are up by 3 and Killannin are coming again. Kelly has got 2 beauties so far. His right hand is up in the air. That's going to indicate he's going to drive it in long up towards Folan again. Folan gets the ball, but he gets a shot and goal. He wins. Folan into the net again. He had one at the start of the half, and now he's rattled the onion bag for the 2nd time. Just coming up towards half time. And Alan, it's beautiful old school Galway football here.
Yeah, great ball in by Kelly. Kelly's really on form there for Killannin. He got the ball around the middle, looked up, pointed where he wanted to kick it, and Folan came across the middle on from the 21 ball, 40 on bounce on the 14 in the back of the net. The Jimmies are really up against it here now. 2-6 to 6 points.
2-6 to 6. It was level, but 8.5 minutes ago. Now they're up by 6. And a lot of talk about Keith Folan. This is an action-packed weekend. We're here on a Thursday night because it is primarily a hurling weekend at the moment. He will be playing the small ball as well. But I can tell you something for nothing. Killannin are they're blessed to have him out there. They're so happy because he's got 2 big goals for his side.
Yeah, he's really bringing Sunday's form into this evening. He scored 1-3 last Sunday as well. So it really goes to show when a young forward's on form to give him the ball and he'll do the work.
McCooey now gives the ball over the shoulders of Sam O'Neill, but it's well read over there. Ryan Roach just got his body in the way. Now Kelly gets it for his side. This time I think caution is the name of the game. Coming up towards 30 seconds to go towards the half-time interval, and Killannin are finished this game like they started with an absolute bang. Here they go again. Ryan Roach hand pass it over towards the left hand side. Their lead is 2-6 to 6 here. 2 goals from Keith Folan, and on they go again. This is a wonderful bit of running down the left hand side. They find another pocket of space, just find a bit of traffic. The ball goes backwards over there, and Kelly's ducking and diving, managed to put the ball in towards the corner, and there's men over inside here. Mitchell is, if he can run and make a run, the shot comes in. It's a difficult angle, and it's just gone in and nailed it over the bar. Another wonderful Killannin score. They just keep on coming at the moment. They've extended their lead out to 7 at the moment. But what a bit of an effort that was from the left hand side.
Yeah, Luke Carr, great score.
A difficult angle from Carr, but he nailed it.
Yeah, sure. He was a Galway minor panelist a 2 years ago, and from right in the corner, he lit it off, and a great score. But look, I've been getting to worry now for the St.
James's need a point or two here before half time. No indication of how much will be added here at the end of the first half, but they're down by 7 at the moment. They're on the attack. Duane now gives it backwards towards Healy. Healy looking up, gives it back towards Johnny Duane. Punch pass in towards the middle of the field, where it's taken up by Culligan, and they keep on moving possession inwards. Paul Connor now just boots the ball down the line. That's a clever hand pass taken by Sam O'Neill on the loop. He needs to score just inside the 45. He's gone the long way around. He's been tagged over there by Mitchell, and he's held it up with because time from the left. Can he get this one over the goal? It'll be a wonderful score. Looks like it's tailing off though, and it's wide ball at the end. St. James's desperately needed that.
They did, yeah. With 31 minutes now nearly on the clock. It's anonymous now at the moment. Coming into half time, 7 points down. and with their scoring records coming into these games, they haven't scored a goal in the previous games either, Jonathan, so I'd be kind of worried.
They haven't been a big scoring side. They've relied on their defence, and that defence has been cut open.
Yeah, and when you're looking up there at 13 points scored in the first half, it's kind of not looking great at the moment.
Still a bit more time as Walsh will recycle, and he goes back to his tried and trusted over towards high left. Bodies battling around the place, but it is won and then lost by Killannin. The hard work done. Mitchell was coming out. Now a big turnover in towards the corner. The almighty scrap for possession, but it's been taken there. What a catch that was. Backwards they go. Can they get the shot in? The shot is in. Will it squeeze up? It looks good. Yes. As he got it off. What a score that is. A badly needed tonic for St. James's. Desperately needed their first score in about 12 minutes of action nearly, and Nolan with his third of the game, and as I touched on it, desperately needed score.
They did, yeah. They went for the long option there for into Conroy and to Nolan then with the quick hands, and not put it over the left boot.
So the 2 goals are the difference between the sides. Killannin leading by 2-7 to 7 points with time almost up here at the first half in Currafin. Walsh will surely go long left again, that he does, and there is the half-time whistle, and Killannin has probably summed on things up. They started the game like a bang and they finished the game like the bang, and they go in with a 6-point advantage.
Yeah, 7 points. The 2 goals made are really showing what the difference here this evening is. But look at St. James, if they come out in the next first 10 minutes and maybe get a score or 2 on the board, but the way the Killannin are working the ball up the field, and their nucleus of the spine of the team, the 6, 8, 9 and 11, they're going very well. Into Kelly they're getting some great scores and supplying great ball into the forwards. It's Killannin's game to lose at the moment.
Just a quick look at the score in Duggan Park. It's half time there also, and Tuam Stars lead Montbellion Mallow by 1-6 to 1-5. Right bit of a battle going on there as well. We thought this was a battle, but then Killannin have just put down the accelerator. St. James's is a big half-time talk now from Barry Downey and the rest of his respective management side as well. They need a spark, they need some bit of magic at the start of the second half, you feel?
Yeah, I think with the experience that Killannin have, they've been around the block for a while, and I think they've been in a number of quarterfinals in the last few years, so hopefully the pace of the game will keep going the second half. It's gone very, very dark here, obviously, with the September night that's in it, and hopefully the second half will be as good as the first half, Jonathan.
Well, there's only one thing to do now, Alan. We better find a cup of skull, find a kettle someplace. But here at half time in Currafin, it's Killannin who will enjoy their cup of tea, the sweeter at the moment. They lead St. James's by 2-7 to 7 points.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
QFinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
looked up there uncontested for the throw in and lorded the throw in. So here at the first shot of the night.
So it is Darragh Walsh. Got one. Oh, perfect start. We spoke about him.
Good tempo so far, Jonathan, in relation to the pace of the game. So, and as I said, there isn't too many mass defensive long ball into the square.
Ball in by Kelly again. It's caught, and the caught ball be chet into the net. It goes. What a finish that is! Keane Folan, the dual star. It is a dual weekend, but it's all about Neil now. Will he take a shot from distance? It's high. It's very high. Is it curling its way in? The Umbers having a good look. It looks good. It's very good indeed. McCooey still going, hits a bit of traffic, just about scoops the hand pass away. The shot comes in the end as it squeezes it over. Jack Nolan, as he squeezes it in, he has White, the Galway player. Strike. Looks good. It's a beautiful strike. Beautiful. The second he left, he's going to look up. He breaks the 45. He's going to shoot now outside of the boot. Johnny Heaney. That's absolutely glorious. Johnny Heaney outside of the right. But the hard work was done nearly by himself. He now gets the hand pass off. Up towards Nolan again, backwards it goes. Might be a shot at goal coming in here. There is. And it's gone over the bar. It's a quick response over on the right hand side. Now running at pace up towards the middle of the goal. The shot will come in again. It's a high booming effort. This one looks good again. This one is good again. Gives it backwards after the ball. Now the ball comes in. It's a long range effort from Enda Kelly. This is outrageous. Yeah. Oh, what a score that is from Enda. Their turn to have dominance. They're in the lead at the moment. 1-4 to 7 points. They're on the attack. Will that be added? Then another shot comes in. He got one 30 seconds ago. He's got another one. He's giving go, and now he's burning forward. Gives it towards Heaney, trying to make it his third score of the game. Johnny Heaney, has he nailed it? Looks good. It is good. Over the bar it goes. The half time interval. Killannin are up by 3 and Killannin are coming again. Kelly has got 2 beauties so far. His right hand is up in the air. That's going to indicate he's going to drive it in long. Up towards Folan again. Folan gets the ball. Will he get a shot and goal? He wins. Folan into the net again. He had one at the start of the half. Towards the corner, and there's men over inside here. Mitchell is, if he can run and make a run, the shot comes in. It's a difficult angle. It's just gone in and nailed it over. What a catch that was. Backwards they go. Can they get the shot in? The shot is in. Will it squeeze up? It looks good. Yes. Has he got it? Oh, what a score that is. A bad You're very welcome back to Curfin as the sun sets beautifully over in the horizon. Where is it going to be shining in terms of getting into the quarterfinal draw of the Bon Secours Galway Senior Football Championship? It is a preliminary quarterfinal night here tonight in Curfin, and so far in the first half it is Killannin who are taking the the full allocation of their half-time cuppa, as Austin O'Connell blows pretty hectically on his whistle there as well. It is Killannin who have the advantage. Two massive Keane Folan goals. One at the start of the half on the 3rd minute, and the second on the half an hour mark. Sees his side lead by 6 at the interval, 2-7 to 7 points. St James's, I suppose the old cliche, Alan, the team that has just been told to go out there and sort it out yourselves.
Exactly, yeah. I'd say Barry has had a stern chat at half time with in relation to trying to get something out of the second half, but I think the way the Jimmies have been playing, they need to get the ball more effectively into the full forward line. Magoonan and Connolly, inside, and Jack Nolan, like, they look effective when the ball goes into them, but they just get the quality ball into them. That's the problem. But
and Killannin did that in abundance in
the
first half.
Yeah, they moved the ball very lively, and with the one look kick, old style Galway football, into the full forward line, and they paid dividend with 2-2 coming off it from the long ball into the full forward line.
So just waiting for the last of the formalities here at half time. Sides are out ready to go. That midfield forward duo might be 2-on-2 next year, but the way things are going, whatever rules get through Congress, it's very much a talented, hugely pivotal midfield pairing on both sides here, as Austin O'Connell is ready, and we're off again in the second half, where Killannin will start leading by 2-7 to 7 points. And St James's, you imagine there'll be a bit of firepower up their backsides now for the start of the second half as they try and chip away at that deficit. It was Killannin that started the first half ever so quickly. Now it's a lot better. Ball comes over the line but skips away. Will they win it at the second occasion? They will. Well run at the second occasion, and Paul Connery takes it on the loop, chips it in towards the corner. That's a difficult ball. Might break kindly here though. Where's the ball going to ricochet around? Culligan is there, but it's won by St James's somehow through a crowd there. Out comes towards the ball there is McCooey come through the lot. Now it's backwards it goes, where it's picked up here by Folan. Folan now back towards the midfield position where Johnny Dewan outside of the boot drives it high in towards along the house, but the sweeper is back there, and it's well run. It was a fine intervention by Sam Keating, who was noticeable that it's nearly copy and paste. St James is following that game plan that Killannin were so effective, and then it's a sliced effort there from Colin Sweeney. Had he got the full juice on that one, it could have been trouble, because there was a good bit of open country inside. Instead of St James is coming forward, yet to get the first score of the second half. So still Killannin with the 6-point advantage, but St James is now look like a different beast. They're starting this game very, very hot quickly here in towards the corner, towards where Nolan bounces the ball in front of him, and he's his pocket picked over there. A fine bit of intervention, but then Paul Conroy just scoops it backwards and turn. That's not the greatest pass in the world. Sam O'Neill can't do that, and Patrick Sweeney will eventually take possession of the football back. You have it, we have it sort of mentality here. Gives it towards Kelly. Kelly got two outrageous efforts there just in the first half. This time a little bit more cautious. Back towards Mitchell it goes. They need to be careful, because St James are putting the squeeze on here. Not as much, very noticeable. Killannin not getting the same amount of time on the football. And a little bit too eager there. Johnny Dewan is found himself up the corner. Might be brought forward an extra 10 yards or so. But I think it's clear St James is told to find a white shirt and get very, very close to it.
Yeah, you can see the intent has started really tough here in the first few minutes, and Killannin, St James have brought the game to Killannin in the second half. But the ball is the last phase there about they've coughed up. Both teams coughed up the ball on two occasions. It's gone very slippery there with the dew and the ball at the moment. And it'll be interesting to see how the next few minutes go.
Darragh Walsh now coming ploughing through the middle. On he goes again. Has his pocket picked there though. Might break kindly. Aaron Connolly back to him defending. What's the referee Austin Connell give? He's given the free. So maybe slight misfortune there. It looked like Connolly had just done enough just to scoop the football back there. So we duck and dive for a viewing point here at Currafin. There's a St James's player down there also. Is that Colin Regan, who looks feeling a sore one here, waiting for some medical treatment to come on. But play is restarted though. Austin Connell just allowing things to continue on. Don't see that too often, but the shot comes in now from distance. Has it the juice? It hasn't. The squeeze past the right hand side and wide number 5 now for Killannin. So still remains Killannin leading by 2-7 to 7 points. We might just stop for that stoppage. No. Jack Nolan is back up on his feet, and St James's can't afford to lose him.
No, definitely not. No, he's been the scoring chief in the first half, and no, they can't
out towards Conroy. Sweeney's tugging for possession. Conroy just scoops it out from the clouds here and drives forward, chips it at Dorran's line. Might will nearly want to give and go. Culligan now takes it, is increasingly tempo with the football, moves the ball in, field was taken, and now on goal. Jack O'Neill's coming through and going to take a shot. He just drives it though, and it's well defended back there. Ryan Joyce will field the O'Neill size 5 autograph on the back of the leg tonight, but it won't matter because he stopped what looked like a goal-bound effort.
Yeah, all Jack needed to do was a little shimmy there, a sidestep, and get a cut inside him, and then hit a daisy cutter along the ground for a goal. Big opportunity that they hadn't come across them too much in the first half, and after 3.5 minutes gone, that was a great opportunity for O'Neill to maybe to hit the onion bag there on that occasion.
Ooh, that looks a little bit high there. On play on is the call. McCooey, a little bit of a forearm, was a little bit too eager when back we will come, and I'd be surprised if there isn't a card coming there. Keane Gorham took a sore one there. You would imagine it'll be another yellow card being flashed here to St James's. Another opportunity potentially to get the first score of the second half. Coming up to 4.5 minutes gone here in Curfin in the second half. Killannin though with the damage done so far in the first half, leading by 2-7 to 7 points. As Johnny Heaney, you would imagine, will put this one on the floor. It's dead central. He's already just encouraging Colin Sweeney, I think, to come into a squeeze, or is he look? No, he just wants a dash of water for it, just to settle the nerves here. With 2 in the first half, maybe this is streetwise as well.
A bit of cuteness again there, the two boys again knocking another few seconds off the clock.
They're experienced warriors there in the Killannin jersey, God love them. But Heaney now, 2 in the first half, 1 from a place ball. This one is just the far side of the 45, but dead central as he goes down towards the new dugout, still under scaffolding here. Curfin, but trying to extend out his lead, which is 6 at the moment here. He's taking his time. He's going to strike this one off the ground. Everybody watching on. Heaney goes to strike this one. Good crowd around the house as well. Should it go short? But Heaney's kick looks good. Is he going to tail off? It just tails off towards the left-hand side of wide. 2 wides in a row. All of a sudden, they're up to 6. But they're coming to squeeze, and look where Sweeney is leading the charge here out in the middle of the field. Is there room to go short? There just about is. Johnny Dewan, I think, took that. He was nearly a fingernail outside the D there when he took that one, but he was the right side. St James is now their turn to be under considerable pressure. They move it through the hands quickly. Jack Foley now gets up proceedings. And then Sam O'Neill now really trying to drive his side forward. They're trailing by 6 at the moment. They need some magic if they want to be in Saturday evening's draw and try to get through to the quarterfinals. Of course, we know Hull's already there. All the group winners, Salty Lochnacara, Currafin, Vanna Down, and Mike Cullen are all watching on here someplace. See what they were playing. Game, also another game in the preliminary quarterfinals ongoing in Duggan Park. That is between Tuam Stars and Montpellier Mylaw. Last score we got there was that it was Tuam Stars who led at half time by the minimum. And onwards they go again. Flicks onto possession. On they go. St James is now moving on to attack, where they continue forward. Still under as the sun sets on the far side. A beautiful bit of a scenery here, but the scoreboard from St James's perspective not so good at the moment. 2-7 to 7 points. Onwards they go. And it keeps on going and keeping on possession here is Jack O'Neill. Jack O'Neill moving the ball infield towards Johnny Dewan. He drives it long, but there's Johnny Heaney coming back, and Killannin look very streetwise at the moment.
Yeah, they are. They're really set up well, Killannin, at the moment, and they're on the jimmies onto them, and they have a counter-attack here, and it is very nonchalant the way St James are playing with being 6 points down there, and Patrick Sweeney is dictating a lot here from number 6 with a good hand pass in here. Could be another score or no. He's been turned over by the
big turnover there.
Yeah.
And Lee Vahy is saying hello there to Brian Mitchell. You feel like the players like Vahy are it's that type of industrial player that needs to get going. The sparks St James is into life here.
It does, yeah, and the likes of McCooey inside and Conley needs to be getting more ball, but Sam O'Neill now is on the run here on the far side on the sideline, and he's going to give a good ball in. And
yeah, they're moving through the hands. It's a little bit quicker now for St James's. Shot comes in from a good bit of distance. Has he got it?
Yeah.
It's outrageous. Paul Conroy. Take a bow. Paul Conroy. Class. First score of the second half, in fact. 8 points now for St James's. 2-7 for Killannin. Whatever needed an inspirational score, step forward, Paul Conroy.
Yeah, sure, that's what you're looking for, the quality on your team, the statesman of the team, Paul Conroy. 7 minutes gone, first score. I think the Jamies need to be getting more scores than that, obviously, to get back into this game, but when you're looking for quality, you're looking for your leader of the game, and that's Paul Conroy, and he's been doing that for the last 20 years in Galway football.
Yeah, just another score in the latest score in Duggan Park. It is Tuam who lead Montbellion Mylott as that ball finds us here in the first row of the stand here. Tuam leading by Montbellion Mylott by 1-9 to 6 points. So significant lead, you would imagine there. That's early into the start of the second half, where 8.5 minutes gone here. You would imagine a similar sort of time frame in Duggan Park. Big ask now for Montbellion Mylott without John Daly, of course, as well. And so many players have either been injured or have travelled to sunnier climates. Big ask now for Valdaly's side. It's a big ask at the moment here for Montbellion Mylott, or for St James, in fact. Conroy then moves it back towards Vahe here. Their deficit at the moment is 5, 8 points to 2-7, with 9 minutes gone here in the second half in Curfin. St James's, you feel like if they're going to make hay, they're going to have to do it now. Long ball in, but it's well been defended back there. And Ryan Joyce has been very tidy in the corner, scoops out possession of the football here. And outwards they come now, just playing a little bit of keep ball. Onwards they go again, move through the hands. A lot of white shirts moving all types of directions here. They're yet to get off the scoreboard in the second half, but they'll probably be happy with their tactical setup today. Now they're driving forward with the football up towards halfway. It's a little behind. It's encouraging a player nearly to get hit. And Johnny Dewan has got his hand in. A big paw in possession now, spins out. It was Culligan. Backwards they go. So James have definitely increased the bite.
They definitely have around this middle sector there, Jonathan. And good turnover there by the Jimmies. And look, it'll be interesting to see how the next 3 or 4 minutes go. Johnny Dewan is starting to dictate things here from centre back, and
he's pushed up a lot as well, hasn't he?
Yes, and they need to really do that. Now there's 3-on-2 here.
And they're coming on quick words, they keep coming going here. Dan McNulty, he was introduced at half time, and he's won a foul there outside the D. Callan don't like it, but it is a free. You could see it from here, Alan. And another important moment of the game, because if they are to get into it now, it's 5-point deficit at the moment. This would potentially make it 4 with a squeeze to come. It's not over yet.
No, and I seen there now Johnny Dewan really was influential there, coming out of the sweeper position, and he needs to do that to get forward, to drive the players on, get O'Neill and Paul Conroy on the ball, and that's what he needs to do from centre back.
Conroy nails it.
Yeah.
So it is 4 at the moment. The Killannin lead, 9 points for St James's, 2-7 for Killannin. Clock shows 10.5 minutes gone here. So a huge 20 minutes or so of football left here for both these sides' championship campaigns. Killannin hold on to their first half deficit, or will the little bit of momentum that's been generated by St James's at the moment continue forward?
Looks like Sam O'Neill has gone in full forward now, even though he's gone for a trot up the field here. But Killannin, look, when they're going to go forward, they look really very pacey, so they do, with the underage talent that they have. They're well able
just
to.
No fear, isn't it, Alan?
No, you can't beat the youth, as I say, in relation to that. They have no fear, plenty of confidence, and 4 points to the good at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see.
They probably will want to try and get that scoreboard moving though as well. You know, you're looking back, their last score was a fine score by Carr from all the way over the corner in front of the scoreboard here at the end of the first half, and they've taken too long with this free. It's going to be tossed up in the air. Johnny Heaney, we were having a little bit of a giggle earlier on. The last one, he was reaching for the bottle. I think Austin O'Connell must have heard it as well, because he's just punished that one. It's a hot ball, an important hot ball. St James has got it, they do, because Sam O'Neill comes out. Is the momentum start to turn here, Gervin?
Small bit, 11 minutes gone, and no shot from Killannin in anger yet on the posts, and the Jimmies here are
McNulty's been lively since he's come on as well.
He has, son of Ronan McNulty there, the referee, and the Jimmies have really starting to pick it up around the middle and starting to set up attacks here and see what Sam O'Neill can do in the ball.
Now just outside the 45, in fact, moves it off the hands quickly. Now comes back with Finnerty. Finnerty gives it back towards Sam. No, it is a long range effort from Conroy. Paul Conroy from out the country. Conroy
downtown Conroy.
Wow. Player of the Year nomination, and you can certainly see why.
Yeah, again, you're looking at what quality Paul brings to the Jimmy's team. At 35 years of age, he's one of the best kickers in Galway football for the last 20 years, and that's why he's up nominated for Player of the Year.
Now
outstanding.
The gap is 3.
Now Killannin is starting to getting under a bit of pressure, so this kick out now from James is going to be very important to see how things settle out around the middle here.
From Conroy as well. Talk about grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck. Walsh now drives this one out in the middle of the pitch. Up go the bodies. It's getting a paw then by O'Regan. It looks like St James's are going to get another one. And how many breaking balls as Sam O'Neill won out in the middle of the field there.
Yeah, he's starting to come out now around the middle again. He's come out from full forward, and Vahe and these lads are starting to
he talked about it getting motor, and he's motor now. It's opening him in front of him. Gives the ball backwards to Conroy. Conroy now gives it back towards Vahe. Connery's trying to go around the loop, and he gets the ball. Connery.
Great running line. Great running line. Here we go. Oh, what a save.
Alan, you would have loved that one. A huge save at such a pivotal moment in the game. It could have been level, but Killannin are still 3 up.
Yeah, quality running through the middle, a fierce pace, 1-on-1 with the keeper. The keeper stood his ground, stayed big as long as he could, and what a save. And that could be taking the telling point this game here. The crowd and everything have really started to voice their opinions, and Killannin have really got a score here if they can.
This will be huge.
Massive turnover. This could go from a 3-point swing or a 6-point swing to a 3-point swing.
Dar Walsh now moves it over on the right hand side. Killannin, can they get some petrol in the tanks here in the second half? Moving through the hands quickly. This is a clever bit of run here. They're keeping possession. They've made a good bit of ground over on the 21 on the right hand side. A packed terrace watching on here at Curfin, where at the moment Killannin are just about holding on to their advantage from the first half. It's been chipped away to 3 points though. It could have been level there, but a fine save from their goalkeeper as Sam O'Neill just bore down and goal. Killannin now, can they get their first score of the game? They've won a free. Was over by the sideline, nearly by the 21, and you'd nearly say it's not even a shot on goal from out there.
No, this has to be work short, Jonathan, I'd say on this. Darragh Walsh with that booming left foot is going to have a cut at this. Would be interesting to see. But yeah, going back to that opportunity by Sam O'Neill, just a bit of cleverness again to keep that low along the daisy cutter with the grass and the dew on the ground. That was the opportunity there, and a bit more experience would have scored that goal, but all credit to the goalkeeper. He made a great save.
And maybe Darragh Walsh is going to make a mockery of. He's going to go Jaff Allen from the sideline on the 21, place ball from the hands, drives it high up into the sky. It's going to go across the face of the goal though. Can it be kept in play? It will. Sweeney gets it on the loop, drives it back towards the centre position where Mitchell has room. Mitchell with the first score of the second half, and he slices it out towards the left hand side and wide, and still James is right in the melting pot here.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity. He could have stepped in. He said hit that with the inside of the foot, inside the boot on his left.
It didn't need to be outside of the boot from there.
No, he had plenty of time. He had more time than he opportunity.
Now ball up towards the middle of the field.
Great.
What a catch that is by Ryan Roach. The youngster climbs high. The other game in Duggan Park, it's Tuam who seem to be taking control at the moment. They now lead by 110 to 1-6. It's a big moment there from Dave Dolan against his home parish, of course. But here, very much the focus is on this battle between St James's and Killannin. Is Killannin coming from a distance from out the country? Has to squeeze its way in. It has. Yeah. What a score that is from Killannin. Their first of the second half. It's a magical score. And Darragh Walsh, with absolute beauty from distance with the left, just keeps their scoreboard moving for the first time in the second half. But crucially, it's back to a 2-score game.
It is. It was a brilliant score by Darragh. As you said earlier on the commentary, Jonathan, the kicking he was earlier on, hitting the 45. You see he's such a beautiful striker with his left foot, and he got the pocket of space that time and hit it nonchalantly over the bar. Great score by Darragh to get the kind of momentum back for Killannin a small bit again, and they needed that after 15 minutes gone the clock, the first score.
Yeah, you would say, as the clock now shows 50 minutes, almost 60 minutes of action gone here in the second half of Curfin. It was St James's who bombed the third quarter, but there's still a deficit that they come forward in towards the corner again. St James's though don't look like they're done just yet. They're continuing to attack here, soling forward. The ball bobbles away. Will it be a turnover? It will, because look at Ryan Roach picking up the ball. He's sat deep so many times, and he's had crucial interventions, 2 or 3 big ones.
He has, yeah. And Jack Nolan was gone on the ball there, and it was unfortunate the ball just kind of got away from him, but as you said, the turnover there was massive again in the corner, and Killannin gives a kind of bit of breathing space again. They're gone 4 points up again, and we'll see how things go here for the next few minutes.
Yeah, so if you're joining us here on FM, it is Killannin in front by the moment by 4 points, 2-8 to 7. It was a 6-point advantage at the interval for Killannin, but then Paul Conroy got in the mark. He got 3 in a row to make it a 3-point ball game, and then Sam O'Neill was denied by a wonder save from James Walsh in the Killannin goal. That would have made it level. Since then, Darragh Walsh has had another score for his side as another shot comes in. This one looks like it's short. It is short. It still remains at the moment 2-8 to 10 points in favour of Killannin. But is there still more momentum in James? As you feel like there will? There still is. 13 minutes of normal time left here. They trail by 4. They need to get things motoring. Vahi now trying to drive his side forward. Quickly off the shoulders, Johnny Dewan. Dewan still going. There's a movement here down the right hand side where Hines gets possession of the football. He's driving down the heart of the Killannin defence. Backwards it goes now, where Nolan, can he get his shot away? No, he's taking his time. Back towards McNulty, his substitute at half time. Solon across the D. Can they get a goal scoring opportunity? Across on the left hand side, where it's picked up by Sam O'Neill. He's going to drive for goal straight away. It looks like a sliced effort. It's not even going to go wide. It's going to hold up a dangerous bounce the ball in the corner. But there is Sweeney. He comes out with possession. Deep the wall down the line and now pops it off the shoulder where Ryan Roach tidies things up. Now it's Mitchell, in fact, moves the ball in field. Where Keane Folan, 2 goals in the first half. Now he's a little bit deeper at the moment, trying to keep on possession. Kelly now moves it in field where it's tidied up over there by Keating. Keating now puts it over on the right hand side where they go long for the first time of note. It's a quick run and go. Now Johnny Heaney's coming through on the right hand side. Can he take a shot and goal? Heaney from out the country. Johnny Heaney from out the country. Take a little bit of that. The scores we're witnessing here at Corofin is a joy to be host. And Heaney's got another massive score. 5 points now, the Killannin advantage.
Yeah, great score by Johnny. His 4th of the day. You could see Sam O'Neill was going through there. Connery was on his shoulder and he was screaming for the ball, and that's the man I'd be giving the ball to. O'Neill probably took the pot shot, wrong option, ball was turned over. Sweeney comes up with it, works it all the way up, and Heaney, your county man, steps up with a great score, and the goal lead by 5 points again. That was a
Killannin have to retreat. It allows a short kick out here as we're nearly back to where we were at half time. Jameses have exploited a lot of energy here in the second half. They did bring it all the way down to 3, and then that big save. How big of a moment will that be? Will there be another twist in the turret? That's another fine ball on, and it's a great catch in the corner there, and it's picked up by Jack Nolan. He takes the advance mark. This is all of a sudden a must score for him. He's been good though in the first half. His left boot has kept the scoreboard ticking over. He needs to win this one from the edge of the D for this advance mark, just to make it a 4-point ball game. And he strikes from the hands. He makes no mistake. Over the bar it goes. 11 points now for St. James's. A 2-9 for Killannin. And that is a 4-point advantage for Killannin. And I keep on repeating myself, this kick out is massive.
It is, yeah. But a great score there, though, by Jack Nolan when he got his opportunity from the mark. And himself and McGugan have been good inside the full forward line if they got more ball in. So
Walsh goes high left again. This is his go-to ball. Here. Up goes the bodies, and it'll be Killannin's side.
I don't know, poor Kelly. Was that dubious, Jonathan?
Yeah, that's the wrong call. And it'll be brought forward now with a bit of mess in here as well. But it definitely was a Killannin ball initially, but on we go. So it'll be restarted now by St. James. Aaron Conley is going to leave it for Johnny Dewan. He's going to try and go from deep. 20 minutes gone in the second half. Killannin 2-9. St. James is 11 point, a 4-point advantage for Killannin. A long ball in. It's 3v1. What a catch out of the lot. That is from Connery. Now it goes for an opportunity. It's a save. It's on the line. It's into the net. Game on here. Game on here at Corofin. The ball dribbled and drabbled. It was what a catch initially. Conroy off the ball it goes. It was a hard look by Walsh, and then Culligan boots it in from about a yard away, and it's game on indeed here. A 1-point ball game, 111 to 2-9. But you just can't beat the experience of Conroy. Half the Killannin team around him, and he still caught the ball.
Aye, but credit to Johnny Dewan there with the ball. He was eyeing him all the time. You could see him. He was just waiting for Conroy to make that pocket. He was 3-on-1 with 3 Killannin players. Conroy, great win in behind, used his experience, gave a ball out, and a great finish by the St. James's forward. Great finish now with real game on here.
Game very much on. 1-point advantage now for Killannin. This time they go short and they will find their man, with Joyce will pick things up. Whisper though, how important could that misdirected sideline ball be?
Interesting.
Let's hope it's not a deciding point. Exactly. Onwards we go with the football, where they keep on going down the right hand side. Killannin now their turn to try for the first real time being dealt with a reaction to a sucker punch. It's still in the lead though. The clock is still only showing about 8.5 minutes of normal time left. Don't forget, this is winner in the night, so we will have to find a winner by some means of form, whatever that case that will be. Will it be decided in the hour? At the moment, Killannin are just about in front. Now they're trying to play a little bit keep ball, and no surprise, there's Darragh Walsh and Roach in the middle of the field, and that's not the greatest hand pass in the world, and his pocket being picked there by Sam O'Neill. Now on the goal, and now Jack O'Neill is coming through a goal. There's nobody in the goal. Jack O'Neill now right to 21. He goes to the left hand side. He goes short. He drops it short into James Walsh, and the momentum is gone. He couldn't even get a point out of it. Oh my days, how big a pivotal moment will that be, because that was a goal scoring opportunity.
Oh yeah, he turned back into his left, and if he just held back a bit dummy solo, Conroy again.
There was so much room.
Heaps of room. There was a 3-on-2 opportunity again.
And if Killannin get a score here, which looked like they're fancy going to do. On was the goal called. Sweeney's got a free. Yes, it's a big pivotal moment here in the game with 7.5 minutes to go. We could have been level. It could even have been James's in front, but it looks like Killannin will extend their lead, in fact.
The Jimmies have been here in the second half, have really opened up the access points through the Killannin defence, and they've had 3 great opportunities, but they've only converted one, Jonathan. That may come back to bite them, so that was a big score there that could have been finished, give them a head start for the first time in the second half. But Killannin have gone up the field here, and an opportunity now for them to get another score on the board.
No, we spoke about goals not going in. There's been goals going in for Tuam. They now lead Montpellier Moylott by 2-11 to 1-7. So it looks like Montpellier Moylott's days are running out here in. That's over in Duggan Park.
Yeah,
that's a cruel blow, of course, the John Daly suspension.
Yeah, it was a big
such a pivotal moment.
Yeah,
but here, this is a big kick. It's been taken. It looks good. Yeah, it's gone over the bar, and Killannin have edged away. And how important will that score be by Enda Kelly?
Yeah, good score there, as I said. From Jimmy's going level, they're gone 2 behind again now. So the next few minutes, we're going to see how it is with 53 minutes on the clock. The Jamies are inviting them out, trying to get a bit of space around the middle, and using the sidelines here with trying to get as much space in the stretch Killannin to get ball into the forwards.
So it's over St James again. It feels like a game of tennis at the moment. Almighty scrap of possession here in the middle of the pitch, and Brian Roach has taken man ball to work, and now he's driving down the sideline. Up goes Roach. He's looking for options now, puts the handbrake on, and wisely does a little bit composure on the football, although he's just giving the ball away. This is a turnover. This game is bananas here in Corvin. Now it's St James is coming forward. They trail by 2. There's an option inside, and that's where the ball goes. It's just over the top, and it's won back by Mitchell, and it's a free out. Alan, what in the name of God is going on here?
There's been 2 scrappy turnovers there now, and they got boxed off in here, and he got very strong there around the middle. Dylan Roach got a great turnover, but Killannin got on the attack again, and the Jimmies came straight back out again and won the ball. But with what's gone the clock here, 54 minutes and 2 points in it.
About, what are we looking at? We're about 5.5 of normal time to go. It is Killannin in front, 2-10 to 1-11, a 2-point advantage for Killannin at the moment. But my God, St James's have had their opportunity. You feel like they'll get a few more as well. As on as they go and keep it on possession now is Killannin. Move the ball in field, where Kelly's under all types of trouble. He has to be careful, just about scoops the hand pass away. St James is now swarming down every little bit of football they can see. Keating now down the line it goes. Not a great ball though. That's a good fist in there. Levi, has he done enough? He's been helped out by teammates. That's surely a free out. And Culligan does well, drives it forward quickly. Connery scoops and gets possession of the football, looking up, plays the ball in field. Now St James's, the green shirts just swarm forward. Jack O'Neill puts it out to the brother Sam. Sam now cut through the defence a little bit earlier on. This time he puts the handbrake on and scoops back. Connery now outside the 45. Will he go for goal? No, he just steps and pauses at the moment here as well. He's side trailed by 2. There's about 5 minutes of normal time left here at the end of the second half here in Curfin. St James's need to try and get some momentum yet again as they continue to fight back in the game. Dewan now, he's almost the playmaker here at times. He's just taking a time, waiting for the reset. In the middle of the field now goes Ravai. He has a bit of runners. The ball comes back now. Connery with the dummy solo gets a couple of yards. Connery will take another opportunity. He's still going. Connery's still going. Will he get the shot and goal? This is massive. Paul Connery. It's short. It's short. Would have been another monster score.
He just a bit of energy sapped at him there with the extra hand in, and just as he about to pull the trigger, he was just unfortunate. I knew that from the minute he kicked it was going to come short. But yeah, with 50, nearly six minutes in the clock, that was a big opportunity for Paul. It just dropped short, but we'll see what Killannin and Patrick Sweeney on the ball here.
They keep all their advantage. It's a 2 at the moment. It's coming into the real business end here at the championship. There is no backdoor anymore. Jeopardy is well and truly in situ here in the Bonsecours Galway Senior Football Championship. At the moment, it's Killannin who will be edging the way in towards the quarter-final draw. Ryan Roach gives it back towards Kelly. He's a shooter, but this time he puts it down the line. He'll get the give and go. He gets possession now. He's over on the left-hand side, pops the ball up. Runs where it goes. So Sweeney's got half a yard. Called Sweeney now will take a shot at goal. Sweeney with a monster score for his side. What a score that is from Sweeney, and he's nailed a beauty.
Sweeney came from the cornerback stage there, ran 90 metres flat out as hard as he could, got on the receiving end of the hand pass, and beautiful score, and great score by Killannin, 3 points up. It could be a decisive score, that, and that's what your elder statesmen in the team are there for, to do that. When they get the opportunity comes, drive up the field and get a score for the team.
And it looks like St James's are going for broke. It's the Twin Towers approach. Paul Connery and Sam O'Neill are pretty much in a 2-man full forward line here as well. But will there be enough people to get ball into them?
That's the thing around the middle now. Conroy was so influential there, getting on the ball, and Sam as well. So they need to get these kick-outs now and start winning the ball, so they have to go through the
Callan have pushed almighty up on them as well. The short option isn't an option anymore, it feels. There's a good bit of pressure on here. They do just about get one away. Vahi took that one at the edge of the D. Duan now gets possession of the football. They need to move by deep, and Duan has been fouled there. Can they get a reset? Clock is the number one protocol at the moment. That shows 2.5 minutes to go. The scoreboard sees Killannin by 3. St James is on possession of the football on the go. Cooney now from their right hand side, striding forward. The two big men are in the house.
Here we go.
And that's where the ball goes. Up the ball goes.
Here we go.
And Conway has got it. Back towards somebody. It's a free out for a push. Oh, it's like Seamus Jarvey. And I'm not too sure about that one at all.
Yeah, it was dubious enough now to...
there's nothing in that one. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. That's a big moment. It's a bad call because there was no push there at all. It would have been a goal. Yeah. Really, the Jimmies have been in hard luck with that call, but look at it, see, there's going to be another opportunity. They could get another opportunity here, Jonathan, before the game is over. Killannin by 3. Minute 46 left on the clock here. Killannin with possession of the football. Johnny Heaney on the halfway line on the right hand side drives the ball straight and long. Up the walls goes. There's a tug in the back that time, surely. Now once it goes, can they get the shot away? It's a left-footed effort from Keane Folan. This one looks good. This one is good. And it's a big swing. Could have been a goal a minute ago. But what a score from Folan. Probably is equally as important as the 2 goals he got in the first half.
Yeah, a bit of class there on the left foot again. And that's referee's decision there. Could have been... detrimental for James, but what a score there by Killannin to put them 4 points up again, and with 2 minutes to go on the clock. Patrick Sweeney gets the ball again. Great experience, really showing his leadership here for Killannin. Has had a great second half here for Killannin this evening.
Killannin at the moment, they are in control, you would say, up by 4, 2-12 to 1-11, with about a minute of normal time left here in Curfin. Killannin now keen to keep possession. They're lost there for the second. Vahid as well, just oust one of the Killannin players over the sideline, and pretty much now a sideline ball on the halfway line. Another change is about to take place over on the far side there. Killannin getting fresh blood onto it, but all eyes will be, if we get an indication here, how much additional time will be played. There's 30 seconds of normal time left. Killannin by 4, and what's the call going to be? Will they get another moment to get the ball in towards the 2 big lads in around the edge of the square?
Patrick Sweeney setting back into the...
He's sweeping up back there, isn't he?
Yeah, and that's a management decision. It was a good decision to put him back there for the next few minutes and kind of wind down the clock for them.
So now it's Cooney now from deep under all types of duress there from the substitute, and that is Joseph O'Flaherty, just introduced a couple of moments ago, and now comes all hands to the pump here as well, because the ball has been picked up over there by James Egan on the right hand side. Now long ball driven up towards the left hand corner, up towards Sam O'Neill. What a catch that is from Sam O'Neill. He's got the advanced mark. What a catch that is, though. It was a straight ball. You don't see those too many times. Pretty much down the wing. Well caught. And now Sam O'Neill from this advanced mark. What is a pressure advanced mark. We're about to hit the hour mark here. This will make it a 3-point ball game as we come in towards injury time. Huge kick. O'Neill, has he got it? It's high.
Yeah, it
it's
good.
high. Oh,
yeah,
he's nailed it. Pressure,
score.
what pressure. It's a 3-point ball game here. Killannin with the advantage. But this kick out yet again is massive. 1-12 to 2-12.
Yeah,
Call a winner.
Paul, yeah, I think the Killannin still have a bit of know-how, but yeah, Paul Conroy is starting to instruct all these players around here to try and get this kick out and try and get the ball into him ASAP.
Look, Regan is out in the middle of the field as well. All the players are in front of it. It's gone long left again. Up for the bodies. There's bodies on the floor. Oh, it's well run there by Roach. What a massive intervention he has. The youngster's been outstanding in the middle of the field here as well. And now goes backwards with the football. How much additional time? We're a minute into whatever is being added on here at the moment. Killannin with a 3-point advantage. Sweeney now, Patrick down in towards the corner. His goal is just keep possession of the football. Treated like a friend and all that. Pops the ball in the field where the run rush is coming out by David Kelly. Can he get a shot away and goal? Make it a 2-score game. It should be. Has he got it? Oh, he's put it wide. Oh my days, he's put it wide. It looked like for all the end of the world. Oh, he's given a free in. Austin O'Connell won't be going for a pint in the Merlin tonight.
No, he won't be getting any free pints in the Merlin, is right, Jonathan. Yeah, he was lucky there.
Didn't see a lot of contact in that one, I have to say.
No, this is to put the nail in the coffin.
So Enda Kelly make it a 4-point ball game and pretty much secure a place in the quarter-final draw for his side as he strikes it from dead centre in front of the post, high up the bar, and over she goes. And Killannin, you'd nearly say, are almost there. They lead by 4 and we are deep into injury time. 2 minutes of injury time being played.
Yeah, it was a dubious enough kind of decision there, but I think in the overall context, probably Killannin have been the better team overall, but in St. James they've really come out in the second half and gave it to Killannin, and it's been
look where everyone's forward now. It's swarmed in the middle of the field. St. James's trail by 4. We're 2 minutes into addition time. Long ball, this time from Jack. Up it goes to brother Sam. The ball just dribbles in front of him, and it's well kicked up over there. Sam Keating's been another fine defender at the heart of the Killannin defence. Killannin now get possession of the football. They need to keep it. They're running towards the dugouts. They find a little possession backwards, and now they move it through the hands. This is clear, experienced play now for Killannin. They have to wind down the clock. They lead by 4, and they have possession of their football. It's paramount at the moment, but on they go and they keep through. McAndrew down the line it goes, almost lost him there. The pressure comes on, but there's a man behind, and that is picked up on McAndrew. Into towards the middle of the field they go. Darragh Walsh now got a big score in the second half. That was so massive. Down the line it goes to substitute David Kelly. Now runs into trouble, has to be careful. James is swarm around him, but he finds an out pocket. Backwards it goes now, where it's picked up on McAndrew. He's got a possession now. Johnny Heaney under pressure. Heaney needs to be careful. He goes left, goes right, and then he goes drives on in towards the middle of the field. Backwards he goes now, chips it over towards Sweeney, and the elder statesmen are really starting to put a rubber stamp and to score a famous victory for their side here and get them through to the quarterfinals. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Killannin are through to the quarterfinals of the Bonsecours Galway Senior Football Championship. But Alan, first things first, what a game of football.
Yeah, great game of football. 2-13 to 1-12. Really enjoyed it, but that 63 minutes wasn't long going by, Jonathan, and some great spectacle scoring, high feeling scores from outside the 45, real old style football where people pay to see good money to come in and see football, and that's what we want in Galway football, is class to show prevail. And Killannin, even though Jamie's in the second half really cut it to them and had 2 or 3 great opportunities but only converted 1, and that's kind of the difference in the scoreboard.
And you would have to say it's reassuring to see a team in such a big game go back to old school Galway football and get rewarded for it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? You're looking for scores on the board to win games, and 2-13 is good scoring when it comes to football, and that's what it's all about. And it was a really enjoyable game, and the Jimmys unfortunately just came up a bit short, but
tell you what, nobody that won the draw on Saturday, any of the group winners, they won't fancy facing Killannin like that. They are big, skillful men out there.
They are, and they've some great kickers of the ball, Kelly and Darragh Walsh, and we have Johnny Heaney there coming with 4 points, and Folan with the 2 great goals. And it was there'll be a team to be contested with, and this is going to be their 4th quarter-final in so many years, and we'll see how things go in the draw.
Yeah, certainly will. Well, if that's the start of action to continue over the course of this football weekend, we're going to be in for a treat, you would feel. It is Killannin who have advanced to that quarter-final draw, and we'll see can we get a score on the other game at Duggan Park. And it's June, we're in control there. At the last time we saw, the last score I have is 2-11 to 1-7 for Tuam, so barring an absolute disaster, it would be Tuam who would be going through to the quarter-final draw also, and that's a big win for their side. You know, they'll be so disappointed. They probably left, dare I say it, they left the game against Corfin nearly behind them with the amount of missed opportunities that they had, but responded well. And like, I know Montpellier My Law are missing the likes of John Daly, but that's still, you have to go out and win the game.
You have to, as Billy Joyce used to say to us, you can only dance with the girls that's in the kitchen. And the Tuam lads did their bit of dancing tonight and got over the line, and their name is in the quarter-final hat as well for the next day. Yeah, but just going back to tonight's game, I suppose the Jameses, the opportunities that they had throughout the game, and possibly the long ball, when they started to work for them, it really started to prevail with scores and stuff.
And it's the biggest compliment you would say is that Jameses start to replicate that in the second half.
They really did, and Conroy, I suppose, really kind of got the ball out in the middle, and he got his few scores around the 45, but the likes of Jack Nolan and Sam O'Neill, they were always a threat, and McCooney inside. If they got more ball inside the 21, they would have got extra scores. But look at that's the way things fall, and sport can be cruel sometimes. And it was a very enjoyable game, Jonathan. And
just to confirm then, the full time in Duggan Park, Tuam have advanced. They've defeated Montpellier My Law by 2-12 to 1-10. Big, potentially Lamback score for them if they can prevail and push on from that.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how Tuam do get on the quarterfinals and what the way was. But if they were to meet Killannin now, they wouldn't like, as you said earlier on, they wouldn't like to meet this youthful
thankfully
team.
They will be seeded, so it'll be one of the big juice. So to refresh then, I suppose the group winners, they will be seeded. You will have Mark Cullen, you will have Corfin, Salty Lochnacara and Annadown.
Yeah, I suppose on paper we'd be looking at the top three. It would be Corofin, Mike Cullen,
it's
and
looking like that already, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And already then from tonight we know that Killannin from here and Tuam Stars are already through, and then we've the other two games to come on Saturday afternoon in Tuam Stadium. They'll be streamed also here on Galway GA TV. That will see Milltown versus Uachtarard, and then we have the second game to come before that. Then as well, another lively game to look forward to as well in Tuam Stadium. So really exciting games to look forward to.
Yeah, the public really, I suppose, with the weather and everything, the way things, Jonathan, and hopefully they'll stay over the weekend. The championship is starting to liven up, and we're coming down to the nitty gritty of it now. And as I mentioned there, the top three teams will be fancying their chances to dethrone Corofin off their pedestal. And I think Sawtill maybe in my eyes, but maybe Mike Cullen too, with Peter Cook come back will be a big bonus.
He was magic when he would come on. He came on second half, and he was probably the best player even in that period alone.
Yeah, no more than Conroy. He's a beautiful kicker of the ball. When he gets that ball into the pocket, he's a great athlete. So yeah, the quarterfinals.
And just to wrap up, the other prelim that we missed there is Dunmore McHale's versus Navan Lattimore. That's going to be one hell of a tasty battle as well. Yeah,
I did commentary on Dunmore, and they have a good lively young fellas up as well. Another youthful team that have come through the underage structure. So yeah, we're looking forward to a few games coming up now in the next few weeks.
Well, if it certainly keeps the same tempo that we've witnessed here in Corofin, where Killannin have advanced after a wonderful game of football. Killannin are through to the Bonsecours Galway Senior Football quarter-finals. They have defeated St James after a thriller here in Corofin. Full-time score, Killannin 2-13, St James's 112 even. That is Killannin 2-13, St James's 112. We're going to wrap up here and see you all on Saturday. Slán agus Spanacht.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
Q Financial, qfinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
For the throw-in and Lord of the throw-in, so here at the first shot of the night.
So it is Darragh Walsh, got one off, perfect start. We spoke about him.
Good tempo so far, Jonathan, in relation to the pace of the game. So, and as I said, there isn't too many mass defensive long ball into the square.
Ball in by Kelly again, it's caught, and the ball will be chet into the net. It goes. What a finish that is! Keane Folan, the dual star. It is a dual weekend, but it's all about Neil now. Will he take a shot from distance? It's high, it's very high. Is it curling its way in? The umpires having a good look. It looks good. It's very good indeed. McCooey's still going, hits a bit of traffic, just about scoops the handpass away. The shot comes in the end as it squeezes it over. Jack Nolan, as he squeezes it in, he has White, the Galway player, strike. Looks good. It's a beautiful strike. Beautiful. The second he left, he's going to look up. He breaks the 45. He's going to shoot now outside of the boot. Johnny Heaney. That's absolutely glorious. Johnny Heaney outside of the right. But the hard work was done nearly by himself. He now gets the hand pass off. Up towards Nolan again, backwards it goes. Might be a shot at goal coming in here. There is. And it's gone over the bar. It's a quick response over on the right hand side. Now running at pace up towards the middle of the goal. The shot will come in again. It's a high booming effort. This one looks good again. This one is good again. Gives it backwards after the ball. Now the ball comes in. It's a long range effort from Inda Kelly. This is outrageous.
Yeah.
Oh, what a score that is from Inda. Their turn to have dominance. They're in the lead at the moment. 1-4 to 7 points. They're on the attack. Will that be added? Then another shot comes in. He got one 30 seconds ago. He's got another one. He's giving go, and now he's burning forward. Gives it towards Heaney, trying to make it his third score of the game. Johnny Heaney, has he nailed it? Looks good. It is good. Over the bar it goes. Half-time interval. Killannin are up by 3 and Killannin are coming again. Kelly has got 2 beauties so far. His right hand is up in the air. That's going to indicate he's going to drive it in long. Up towards Folan again. Folan gets the ball. Will he get a shot and goal? He wins. Folan into the net again. He had one at the start of the half. Towards the corner, and there's men over inside here. Mitchell is, if he can run and make a run, the shot comes in. It's a difficult angle. It's just gone and nailed it over. What a catch that was. Backwards they go. Can they get the shot in? The shot is in. Will it squeeze up? It looks good.
Yes.
As he got it, oh, what a score. Just a little bit quicker now for St James's. Shot comes in from a good bit of distance. Has he got it?
Yeah.
It's outrageous. Paul Conroy. Take a bow. It is a long range effort from Conroy. Paul Conroy from out the country. Paul Conroy.
Downtown Conroy.
Conroy now gets it, give it back towards Vi. Conroy's trying to go around the loop and he gets the ball. Conroy.
Oh, great running line. Great running line. Here we go. Oh, what a save.
On this battle between St James's and Killannin. Is Killannin coming from a distance from out the country? Has to squeeze his way in. It has. Yeah. What a score that is. Heaney's coming through on the right hand side. Can he take a shot and goal? Heaney from out the country. Johnny Heaney from out the country. Take a little bit of that. James's 11-point to 4-point advantage for Killannin.
3-1
a long
here.
ball in. It's 3v1. What a catch out of the lot that is from Conroy. Now goes for an opportunity. It's a save. It's on the line. It's into the net. Game on here. Game on here at Corfin. The left hand side pops the ball up. Runs where it goes. So Sweeney's got half a yard. Called Sweeney now will take a shot at goal. Sweeney with a monster score for his side. One surely. Now once the goals, can they get the shot away? It's a left-footed effort from Keith Folan. This one looks good. This one is good. And it's a big. As we come in towards injury time, huge kick. And Neil, has he got it? It's high.
Yeah,
it's
good.
high. Oh, he's nailed it. Pressure. What pressure? Quarter-final draw for his side as he strikes it from dead centre in front of the post, high up the bar, and over she goes. And Killannin, you'd nearly a famous victory for their side here and get them through to the quarter-finals. And there is the full-time whistle. Killannin are through to the quarter-finals of the Bonsecours Galway Senior Football Championship. But Alan, first things first, what a game of football.
Yeah, great game of football. 2-13 to 1-12. Really enjoyed it, but that 63 minutes wasn't long going by, Jonathan, and some great spectacle scoring, high feeling scores from outside the 45, real old side football where people pay to see good money to come in and see football, and that's what we want in Galway football, is class to show prevail. And Killannin, even though Jamie's in the second